Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Kol Lo Yimla, Adonai Yahweh, Bashem Shem Lak Yahweh Shai, Bashem Kakadad. Double honor to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, peace, citation, hope for that. Shalom. Then the title of this video is going to be, I may title it, E's trying to seize guns and Bibles through, the door-to-door strategy, something to that effect. The door-to-door campaign, I may title it like that. But, so, because now you see, like, pretty much, they know personally, like, the Bible deals with truth, right? And when you see the brothers on the street corners preaching and prophesying what's to come to this country, and the prophecies are fulfilling, are really jumping out the pages of the Bible. And then not only that how the Bible is also a double-edged sword, and the words of the Heavenly Father are also fire. So, when we're talking about the Bible, we're talking about words that could either make you, if you were meant to get this truth, or it could break you if you're either a heathen or a wicked ass nigga that the Most High ain't dealing with. And it's also like basically words that pretty much will cut the spirit of a person that gets offended. And so it shows you that not only that Esau's trying to use that door-to-door campaign to see if people got if they got jabbed. He's trying to see if people got the any guns or Bibles in their houses, so they could probably work on taking it away from them, to confiscate it from them. So yeah. And you know how sick this devil is, that he really puts the title the same title he will put Bible, making it seem like that's worse than a gun. Because it's like they know their fate, and when they hear this truth, they know what's coming to them after this country is destroyed. Starting with the elites, these top bankers, how they're gonna be, the first fruits of slaves. So it may come to a time where they're gonna eventually disable all the Bible apps on either your app store or your Play Store, on Google itself. Yeah, it won't be easy to search up these things no more. Because by way of the internet, it's easier to pretty much to search up certain scriptures and finding the etymology and stuff for it. But I know a lot of brothers, they still have like a physical copy of the Bible and stuff like that, like a physical book of it, which I do, and I have the Apocrypha as well, and the Torah, and as a book. So there's a couple scriptures I have in my in my mind. And besides, even if you forget some scriptures, here and there, if it comes to that point where they're gonna have to shut off the whole internet, and even probably go in our houses and take the Bibles and shit like that, we already have the whole story, we already know the whole plot of the story, we already know how it's gonna play out. Because if the Most High is really dealing with you, He already revealed to you what's to come to this country, and and the prophecies that's finna take place. Yeah. So all these people in the world that are in these churches that are not pretty much like gonna teach them the truth or anything, they are gonna be sadly mistaken when they find out that they're taught lies. But the Most High, He has it to where His men are teaching the truth, and only a certain amount of people is meant to get it. And it says right here, freshman GOP rep Madison Cawthorn said President Biden's door-to-door V initiative wouldn't just stop there and could eventually target guns and even Bibles. This motherfucker he said and even Bibles. Like, he's trying to make it seem like the Bible itself is worse than a gun that shoots people. You see this devil. You see how this devil really gets down when he, and you know the funny thing is, a lot of people, they go with their emotions more than they go with the facts. How the fuck can a Bible kill you? Like, can I use a Bible to split someone's head in two? Can I use a Bible to shoot bullets? Like, what the hell? You know? And that really shows you that, that when they say in the world that words hurt more than punches in the face, this devil's trying to say words hurt more than than the bullets. Shit. And then it says now they're starting to talk about going door to door to be able to take V's to the people, Cawthorn told Right Side Broadcasting during a gathering of the Conservative Political Action Conference in Dallas. Think about the mechanism they would have to build to be able to actually execute that massive of a thing, Cawthorn added. And then think about what those mechanisms could be used for. They could then go door to door and take your guns, and they could go door to door and take your Bibles. President Biden has made Ving Americans one of the top early priorities of his administration, and an early goal of 100 million COVID V vax in his first 100 days was quickly reached, but the more ambitious goal of vaccine 70% of Americans by July 4th has fallen short. We need to go community by community by community, neighborhood by neighborhood, and oftentimes door to door, literally knocking on doors to get help to the remaining people by instead of vaccine efforts. That's bullshit. There's also other articles surfacing about the topic too, but I'll just bring some scriptures out. So of course, like, we know that what's it gonna lead to eventually, and oh yeah, it's definitely gonna lead to this when they shut that internet off, because there's not gonna be no more doing videos on mainly the main platform is YouTube. A lot of brothers do the videos on, and some brothers have to even shift to something called BitChute, where they have to basically like, if they know the video is gonna offend that bitch ass devil Esau, what they have to do is they have to pretty much like make videos and post it on another platform, because there's another brother that does that, and I'm starting to see some other brothers do it too, where I feel like more brothers should do that too, even myself, where we should just have like another streaming platform. Some brothers use like BitChute to basically place the videos there, and to put like not an offensive title, but like to speak about a certain topic, to word it a certain way, because you got to really be careful how you word your title on YouTube, and then you put the link in the description below so that you could get people from YouTube that originally watch your videos to pretty much watch it on that other platform, so Esau wouldn't really be on you. So yeah, so he could hop off of you, like, he won't really annoy you like that. That's how you gotta do it. Because, the Lord did command our people to, be, well, the ones that's in this truth, to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. So, as Esau's a snake, we gotta kind of move like a snake, but on the right hand side in a righteous sense. You have to be observant and knowing how to be very strategic. You know. So yeah, and it says right here in Amos 8:11, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst." Exactly. Just like what you call it, it's gonna be pretty much like um they're not gonna be able to find these words easily, just like I was saying. um and not only that, it's gonna be a famine that pretty much was worse than the famine of Samaria, um where people was eating, you know pretty much putting bird shit for auction and stuff, and putting donkey's head, which is abominable animals, and most abominable of all, eating an animal's feces and putting that shit for sale. That's weird. It's gonna be worse than that when the famine hits over here. So yeah, and plus on top of it too, on top of the physical famine, you're also gonna have a famine, like I mentioned in these scriptures, a famine of the word, because you don't even know why these things are happening, and that's the worst thing, for you not to know why these things are happening. And 2/3, they're not gonna really understand in a way. Some of them will understand, I guess, because some of them watch some of the videos, but they looked at it for the wrong purposes. Because some niggas, like, they watch the videos for entertainment, because they think it's funny when they watch rebuke videos and they see you look dressing, because they're gonna be like, oh, you trying to dress like a Muslim, or you trying to because a lot of people, they still look at this thing like you trying to pretend to be something that you're not. And that's sad, because they're in a delusion when they can't understand that this is how strange the truth is, that the reason why we dress like this and the reason why we act like this is because you pretty much gotta deal with demons amongst niggas and the people in this world, and it's like you gotta rebuke them, so, and that's how you gotta be, and pretty much, like, a lot of people in this world, they're also gonna be running from their local churches to another local church. They're gonna be trying to run in the same street corners where the brothers was preaching, and they're gonna be like, oh shit, they're not there no more, and it's like they're gonna be trying effortlessly to look on the internet to see where the video's at, and when they get that screen on their what you call it, on their phones or laptops or computers, whatever device they use to watch YouTube or surface the internet, they're gonna be like feeling like they're gonna piss their pants when they find out that the internet shut off and shit like that. Like, it's still cut off. And that's why a lot of people are gonna bug out and lose their minds, because so much people spend so much time on a lot of the social media platforms. Some people even make a living off of of it as well, actually making money off of it. And Esau don't give a damn about what makes the people happy, in a way, because he mostly cares about pushing his agenda. So that's why they could force lockdowns and shit like that, because at the end of the day, Esau's all about pushing his NWO. He's all about trying to receive his birthright. In a way, he's trying to receive full access to his birthright. That's why he's doing these things, and he's setting up these agendas. So the only reason why he's kind of like letting these people enjoy themselves and with their mirth and stuff like that is because he wants to keep people blinded to what he's doing, and he wants to gradually have these people to accept the NWO so that they could fully go back to normal. That's how he is. He's trying to grant them he's trying to grant back that normalcy by doing, you know, pretty much his NWO agenda by pushing. Yeah, that's what he's doing. So, and you know, one thing about Esau is that, like, Esau could try to take away the, you know, the Bibles from us and cut off the internet where we can't even search anything at all, not for no scriptures or certain things like that. You know, you could do that all you want in the end of the day, but it's not gonna stop. You know, you're not gonna take away what was already given to us, you know, because this is spiritual. So you may seem like you powerful because, you know, you, what you call it, you own the internet and shit like that. Like, all right, you pretty much own a lot of these central banks, but for the most part, the Most High gave you that blessing. You know, He didn't give you the ability to try to take away the knowledge from us now. You know, even though you're gonna probably threaten us with our lives, and you know you're gonna probably even, yeah, you're gonna even martyr some brothers. You know, but that's only because that's part of prophecy. You know, and ultimately that's just to build your pride up too, Esau. So the Most High could really show you in the end, that you ultimately lost. So it may look like you're gonna take some W's here and there, but you know you're gonna take the biggest L of all time. But you know, with that, I'll just leave it right there. Not to give all glory, praises, honor to Adonai, Yahweh, Bashem, Shalom, Laki, Shah, Bashem, Hakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. Peace, citation, hope for elect. And Yahweh, Bashem, Yashah, Babakashah, Salak, Rayam, Adawam Yam, Wa Gowayam, Wa Ababa Shalom.